was one of the best and coherent presentation that we seen by now. It's very good, and you really cover all the needed aspect in a logic way, one by one. I couldn't understand at the beginning what the product exactly doing when you are trying to, where you are planning to implement it and how. So stay a bit there, explain in more details, because at least at the beginning it's more important to understand what exactly you are doing, what is your solution, than, for instance, understand who exactly on the management team. That can wait to the end, when we really understand what you offer and it's really starting to create some excitement. So I think that's all, really, to understand what the product, what the competitive environment there, and then move forward. And from that point further, you really present it very well.
Yeah, I find this quite an interesting idea. What I didn't hear in terms of fleet management, that could be your entry point, is this seemed to be focused on external threats to the vehicle as opposed to internal threats, i.e. capturing operational data. There's lots of boxes out there that do that already. You may well have sussed them out in your competitive advantage. But in terms of the high volume market, I don't know how much interest there is in that, because the internal data capture, it's important for airplanes, but I don't know how important it is for commercial fleets, i.e. motors overheating, etc. The more interesting market to me, however, for this is the TomTom market. That market seems to be really growing now. Portable, it's software driven, you can carry it on your PDA now, but the screens are the right kind of size, etc. So if you've got a camera, I could imagine if positioned properly, there'd be a very big market for this, where people have got expensive cars, and so they've got a portable device there that gives them monitoring. And another group mentioned that market as well. So that may not be your entry point, but it seems to me it's a much bigger market in the end to be looking at.
That's an excellent presentation. You know exactly what we're looking for. It flows very well. You're enthusiastic. You even look at all the fine touches, little things. Coming up to greet the panel actually is a very good idea. They're very minor, but it's there. Your value proposition is very well defined, and you know exactly what we're looking for. There's one thing you didn't pay attention to. Do you guys wear watches?
Yes.
Okay. Usually you have 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, you're gone. That's it. Okay? So practice and practice until you fit right there within that 9.5 minute time frame. Otherwise, you lose some of your messages there. A couple of good points there is that when you say blue box, try to relate the blue box to something that we know. Okay? I know about the black box on a plane. That's the flight recorder. That's really what you're doing. You take that flight recorder and put it into automobile, right? Okay? Distribution channel, well looked after. This one little market is very big. That is the OEM market to the automobile industry. The automobile industry is already talking about collision prevention. They will hit the brakes when your car is too close to the guy in front of you. All right? At that. One more suggestion. You may want to talk to Ian and Andy and just buy the company out by giving 2 shares. Very well done.
Yeah, so I echo the good presentation, you guys. You're nicely dressed, looking very sharp over there. So anyways, I don't penalize you guys for this at all, but there's a lot of technology going after the fleet, you know, sort of deployed marketplace right now. One of the things I'd kind of encourage for you guys to do is getting economics in a venture out of the insurance companies is a downstream proposition. You got to be there a while before the insurance companies cough up, reducing their premiums for you guys to, harvest some of that economic pie. You got to drive value right off the top into your fleets, and whether that is on-demand uploads of 30-second video so that they can, track who's at the driver's seat, or if it's missing, getting together with the asset management guys to find out where that car is, or who's driving at the time. Some value proposition directly out of the gate to your fleet management company is going to be essential, and you can sort of play off that insurance potential downstream. But I did like the fleet focus, so I thought that was pretty good. The other thing I didn't get quite a lot of is what did you guys innovate exactly? Like is there technology in the box? Is there integration into the box? Is there some upload technology? Is there some GPS? Like you could have. Again, I challenge most of the groups with that. Why you and why now? What's come together in the technology marketplace that makes this a great idea today that wasn't a great idea yesterday? But keep up the good work.